Alright, anytime you're ready to begin.
Okay.
Seawall, Jimpian.
Yep, I'm ready to go if you guys are.
Alright, last time. Well, last time you went to a city and caused some chaos. Hopefully sending some of the citizens and people to your tiny city. And you stopped by some farmland who's more or less being controlled by the king. You clean out the abandoned city so that there's pretty much nothing there but a tent and a ship dock.
Yep.
And you've actually looked for a job to bolster your financial resources, and this job is very dangerous.
Aggressively loads the steam gun.
1 second.
Drinks.
Because remember, I actually had a speech. The bartender is looking. The bartender looked at the job like. Let me just actually load the bar for a second. The bar's like, ooh, this is the nastiest job. The job of no return, Papa. Listen, fellas. You done a big help for this city, but this job, I've seen heroes, I've seen knights, I've seen some rookie paladins try to take on this job. None come back alive. If you want to take this job, go ahead. It's like a measly 100 gold, but you'll be legend.
What kind of job is it?
That's the thing. Well, that's the thing. The person who wrote the job didn't say. They just said, come to this island dungeon and fight a monster.
Sounds like a trap.
Yeah, sounds like a trap.
This probably is a trap. That's why some paladins. That's why even some rookie paladins went down there to check, but none came back alive.
Yeah. Nothing else we could check to see what happened with them. I don't know. Bring bodies back for family, closure, shit like that.
All right. Your funeral. He just stamps the job and hands it to you.
Has it always been that one island, or has it ever been like different locations?
Just this one island. This just pop up in the map all of a sudden.
Strange spooky island just suddenly appearing? Yeah. Probably magic.
Probably. I would go down there myself, but well, even this old crippled bones don't exactly wield this axe as much as I used to. Besides, I don't want to leave the bar to her all by herself. Look, pointing at his daughter.
Understandable. Well, I have no objections to this job. You? Wait. Not?
No.
Mittens? Mittens just goes and looks the, oh god, I'm blanking out on her name. The bartender's daughter.
Well, and
Enzo.
Enzo.
Yep.
Oh, good Mittens. Don't die. Please don't die, okay? I miss Mittens.
Then Mittens just kind of like, playfully does like a little a little bite, like on the hair, and then gives her another couple licks.
The bard says in the PL, like, going out on the job that's dangerous. I wish you the best of luck. If you come back alive, you'll be regarded as town legends.
Yep.
And no, I cannot sing worth a shit.
Okay, so like on the map, roughly where is it located?
uh, I didn't actually make the. I didn't make the actual island yet, but if about a couple of miles down below here.
This way, that
Yeah.
way.
Uh, yeah, a couple blocks below here. Here.
Okay, so a couple miles down that way. Okay.
Yeah.
You know anyone that charters boats?
The size of boat ferry right there. That's
Which way was the island? Was it off the west coast or the east coast?
Kind of southwestish.
Southwest. So we'd have to go down here and charter the boat to go down to it.
Yep.
How big is the boat, by the way?
enough to fill at least 50 passengers.
Okay, so its cargo hold will be big enough to bring my steam wagon in.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we'll load up on supplies for a long journey.
Hey, let's go to the store, get some food, get all
Yep.
the good stuff we need.
Yep.
So I'll go get. You figure 20 days worth of rations will be good.
I would up it to I would say 2 months worth, just because rations weigh so little and we got so much space. So 2 months worth of rations each.
So that'd be 60. Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna note that on my sheet as well. Hold on. So, and I believe it's 1 silver per day's worth of rations.
I think it's something like that.
So that's gonna be carried on the wagon, and that's 6 gold. Not much.
Okay.
Sorry, left
How
over.
much is? Let's get Mitten some animal feed.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cheap, but it takes up a lot of weight, but it's easy enough to get. Let's see. I'm gonna check how much barrels store, because I'm thinking we should also bring barrels of treated water.
Yeah, definitely want to have barrels.
Yep. And I'll also buy some more medical supplies. So, let's see. It's gonna be under.
I've covered the.
So
So
it should be under equipment containers. Yeah. Clothing containers. Okay. Should be. Where is it? Here we go. Those are bags and pouches. A barrel weighs 30 pounds and only costs 2 gold, but how much can be held in the barrel? 10 cubic feet or 100 or 650 pounds. So I'm thinking, I mean, as long as we if we can fill with 75 gallons of water each. I'm thinking I'm going to grab 4 barrels. That should be more than enough water for us. And I don't know if our trusty sorceress has create water as an ability.
No.
Okay, then we'll have to find water on the island if there's any issues. So that'll be 8 gold for that. So, I've got plenty of lamp oil. I've got 2 lanterns. Oh, apparently I've also got another 50 days worth of trail rations I've just had in storage. So we'll have plenty. We'll have more than enough food to last us a couple of months, and I believe I've got. It's not the best option, but I do have healers kit, 3 healers kits still, and and surgeon's tools, so I can patch us up if needed. So
Yep.
we'll just have to be careful. So if we can, we should also invest in some healing potions just to have on hand.
Yeah.
So
Let's get a few of those.
yeah, I tend not to take too much damage, so I'd say you should carry most of them, since you're the tank.
Oh, absolutely. I think we should go with like light wounds or moderate wounds.
I'd say you should carry a couple of moderates, but several lights.
Okay, so how much would that be? $300 gold. Shit, it's a lot more expensive than I thought. So I could get 2 moderate wounds, but that would leave me at 1 gold. Potions are expensive. Shit. $50 gold would be light wounds. Okay. So I'm gonna get myself.
Okay.
And that costs 300, so that brings me down to that. Light wounds are 50. So maybe 2 for 1. 4. 6. 4 would be 200. Oh yeah, I have platinum. 10 platinum, convert that down, that gets me 100 gold. That brings me back to 200. So I can then sacrifice 2. So, okay, so what I could get is 2 moderate wound potions and 2 light wound potions with my current price, or 1 moderate and 6 light wounds. Unless there's other money I can convert. No. Yeah, that'd be 50. Wait. Okay. Do that. Okay, we'll go with that. So,
So, what are the final prep work?
well, okay, so you mentioned you do not have create water, correct?
We don't create water. I grabbed 4 barrels. That's 300 gallons of water we'll have in reserve.
How much would it cost to fill them?
I'm guessing nothing because there's never been a price for water.
Okay.
Not only that, but remember, we run this town, so I'm assuming we can tap off the well that I guarantee you I've set up running off the steam generator.
Worst case scenario, we can just create like a basic filtration system, and then add a
I
little.
could come up with something.
Yeah, and then
field
maybe,
if needed.
yeah, add some like the really uber strong whiskey to some of the little bit to each of the barrels, and that would help.
I would also probably, as I said, I'm going to put treated water in there, so I would imagine that I probably added alcohol to it to keep it from going bad.
Yeah.
So just not a lot, a little bit, couple 1 or 2% kind of thing.
Yeah, a couple like shot glasses worth.
Whatever it takes to keep it, so we also our body can process it quickly as well. So
I still have my kegs of ale,
yeah,
so that can help us stretch the water out.
That'll stretch the water out too, especially if we water it down. So
Eh,
there we go.
all right.
Yeah.
So
Mittens
after,
is gonna be
sir,
swole after this.
huh?
Mittens is gonna be swole after this.
I have a couple days of Sorry, couple weeks worth of travel. I was say a couple days.
Yep.
You arrive at the strange island, and as the bartender said, it's pretty much popped out of nowhere. It's literally like you go there and it's just fog and mist coming to an island, and a voice starts going to your head. Welcome, travelers. It's so nice to see you. Three different voices, actually. Welcome, travelers. Ah, it's so nice to see you. Ooh, new hero lists? I don't think these are heroes, but please. And we're about to shut down this operation anyway. So you'll be the last of our little visitors, if you will. I
Okay.
should be here for the job. Remember, these voices are inside your head.
Yes?
Ah, excellent, excellent. Then let's open this dungeon and, well, hope you entertain us as more than most people. And she drops it, and you see about here. And gotta I make double check to make sure this dungeon is a little more clear.
Look, we kind of got in with like drunk goggles on, so details are not quite all that there.
As we land, you pretty much see basically a slaughterhouse all up to the path. Like would be hero, like the bartender said, would be heroes. Some running for their fucking lives. Paladins trying to stay in storm, but there's exactly successful. And a few knights who try to say fuck this sham out, and well, yeah.
Of the knights, can I see any banners that might suggest what orders they're from?
Uh, couple of knights from various different orders, and of course the King Silverstone's knights as well.
So none of the flag.
Like Queen Maeve knights, Queen like King Cross knights, and then of course King Silverstone's knights.
So none of the flagon.
Actually, you see a couple of flagons as well.
You're seeing like Veb's like eye twitch after seeing the
Yeah.
body of one of the flagons.
Hmm.
The bodies are like not in single pieces, are they? They're like in pieces.
No, they are single. No, they are a piece here, a piece there, a piece everywhere.
Once we deal with this shit, at least getting those knights from the or at the bare minimum from the order the flagon, so they can at least be brought back for proper burial. Okay, and where exactly would you like us to put our tokens?
You're pretty much here.
Right in there. Okay.
Yeah.
Flagon members, you'll be avenged.
I the voices the voices speak up again. Ah, you know these knights? I'm very sorry, but they weren't as entertaining to us.
I assume that voice was coming from inside his head.
Yeah.
Okay, at that point, Vev's just gonna take like his, the gauntlet off and just like, palm strike his head. Like ever see like people when they're like trying to get like water out of their ear that they might like lean their head down and maybe smack their head to try to get water out.
Yeah.
He's like doing that, like not enough to actually like really hurt him, but more enough to like say, "Hey, get out of there."
Let's see.
Then I put my helmet back on and my gauntlet back on.
Okay, so
She speaks to the rest of her friends like, is something wrong with your friend over there?
Maybe.
Anyway, you just go around this path this ways and, well, you can see the job. Well, not exactly a job, more like entertainment.
Sounds interesting.
Comforting.
Say again?
How comforting.
And as you start to walk your way down the hall, the voices speak to you again.
Mhm.
Believe it or not, some people did survive and refuse to go back when they when they seen the rewards that their ultimate awards. A night of pleasure with all three of us. Ah, yes, a night of pleasure indeed.
During fucking or something.
It's either gonna be carnal or food and wine. Or culture. Whatever it is you can find.
I've got a feeling that this is a monkey's paw.
Oh, that's done. That's it done.
Let's see, I'm gonna go with
Out of curiosity, like this area right here, is there like some actual connection here, or is this just like a complete disconnect?
No, it's a complete disconnect.
Okay.
Are we going?
I'm sorry, I'm just doing some. Okay, it's gonna be expanded. Just so you guys know, I will be handing each of you one of the vocalizer units.
Okay.
So that we can communicate. So we are all able to communicate, and technically somehow the horse has one too.
You walk down and, well, continue to walk down.
It's set to long range, so as long as we're within a mile of each other and there's no stone in between us. So I'm going to do a perception check to scan for traps, just because
Go ahead.
I know you.
Okay.
17 to detect any traps.
You actually see like a couple of traps like right in the middle.
I'm going to start disabling them.
They
All
need me
right,
nearby.
disable trap.
20.
You disable two train shot traps.
Well, not my best work, but
Serviceable.
Sis, did you fix the chainsaw traps last time? I'm sorry. Those King Silverstones, man, is a lot tougher than I thought.
I'm taking out my Dodurga. Basically, it's chain whip.
Yep.
And
neat.
oh, trust me, I'm planning that if I think something's off, I'll try and whip it from the distance just to see what happens. Yeah, they go and see if throwing a rock at something.
Nice.
Okay.
Come a little closer and see this. What is that saying, sister? The spire to the fly, of course.
I'm taking out my mug, mead mug, and grabbing some ale. I think I might need this.
Oh, you gonna die drunk? That's no fun. Oh, who knows? Maybe alcohol will surge them into victory.
They'll see my guy basically in his head. I'm assuming they're doing some sort of mind reading, or is it just mind communication?
Mind reading.
Okay, so it would just go. My guy's base. I'm going to attempt to use basically shut them out using just basically complex scientific formula.
So basically having all the numbers fly in front.
Yeah, basically I'm going to do a knowledge engineering check to keep them out of my head.
Okay, go ahead.
23.
No can do.
Damn.
Like,
Guess I'll try again later. Just basically right now he's going through his checklist on his equipment, making sure all the seals are good, and that everything's set to go.
all the older sister says is, "Ooh, you're a smart one, but just not smart enough. Sorry."
Sorry.
Yeah, I guess we'll keep moving forward.
Okay, and so far, has anything tripped up like the dwarven
Actually, at
rockets?
this point, Veb, you might want to make me check. Perception check. Actually, all three of you make a perception check at this point.
20.
26.
Jimper?
Give me a second.
Actually,
11.
Alright, Seawall's check is good enough. Seawall, as you walk, for some odd reason you can hear a door just open and flying out of nowhere is a demon. About
the demon.
About here. Trying to charge you in sneak attack.
I'm assuming that I can try to dodge out of the way.
Yeah.
So I'm basically going to basically do the whole finger to the ear thing and go, Veb, we're getting flanked from behind. Swap places with me.
Hey!
Okay.
Yeah. So because you're the melee fighter, I'm the gun guy.
I'm not
So
melee.
And now the game can begin. Good luck, gentlemen. You'll need it.
Thank you.
I'm guessing roll the initiative.
Yeah.
which is one of my weak points, but I don't care. $14. Oh, he's about to get shit canned.
Oh, that damn.
Veb, you can go ahead of me.
Okay, that's two.
Thank God. Make a high level demon. Well, to you guys at least. Anyway, Anyway, Veb, it's your turn.
All right. Using my move action, I turn at the chain flail, so it's no longer a reach weapon, but into a melee weapon. I'm assuming a 9 does not hit.
No, not even close.
Just go with my axe.
Does
So Mittens is watching our back, though?
Huh?
Is
Yes.
Mittens got it. Okay, so Mittens is basically going to be the meat shield behind me.
Oh, don't worry. Thanks to some feats I got, she has a trick up her sleeve.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it requires me to do something specific.
Okay. So, well, it keeps the demon busy. Did we ever get a roll from Jimpan for initiative?
No, we
Yeah, for 16.
Yes.
Okay, so got it. So,
Alright, so let's just add everybody else in.
All right.
Yep.
William, you go.
Okay.
Can you add us to?
Yep. I'm gonna use my move action to aim. So I get a +1. And then I'm gonna do, let's see, 6 plus, and okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just doing the math right now. So.
Oh yeah, Mittens has her own turn.
1 - 2. I miss. It is a misfire, but I just miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nord, go.
Add us to the turn order.
Yeah, there's nothing in the turn order though.
Oh.
Yeah, you never added us.
Also, Mittens has her own roll because I'm not riding her.
Yep.
All right.
So let me at least roll what Mittens would have done. Mittens is going to be keeping it, trying to look and hear for any like doors opening or things trying to sneak in from in front of her. A 10.
Okay.
All right. Well, update your thing, please. And 10, I guess is good enough. You can pretty much see one person just looking at the fight and just having fun. Almost like if there's popcorn in this world, she'll be eating that about now.
She's within range of aiming.
Yeah.
In normal, actually.
Yep, just me and Seawall, that's all that's left.
Yeah.
Should I take her?
Actually, Kiri, can you
Okay.
hold off this demon and
Yeah.
we'll basically just range attack whoever the fuck this is?
Of course!
Yeah. Because we got Mittens as, meat shield. Sorry, it's kind of accurate.
I mean, she has a decent AC.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I might use her basically as a fucking rifle rest.
Oh, don't worry. I'm just here to make sure there's a fair and honest fight.
Ty, you still need to add myself and Kiri to the initiative order.
I did already, didn't I?
But we
No,
don't
you
see
don't.
it. Are you like on a different
That
page?
is strange because in my end that is, but all right, I'll
Let me just
re-out you
do a
again.
quick refresh.
I'm gonna refresh too. Maybe it's just acting up on us.
Oh, that is myself and the
Nope.
mittens.
Yeah, so
All right,
Ty, you may want to refresh.
all right, I'll re-out you then. Then you can just add
Yep.
yourself back.
And Kiri, make yourself 14.2, so we have so we can keep ourselves in order easily enough.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Now let's order the turn order. There we go.
Mittens will stand there, intimidating.
All right, North still goes.
Should I take the thingy or her?
The demon, or she's not exactly hiding it. She's a succubus.
Should I concentrate on her or on the demon?
I can handle the demon.
We'll target the succubus. If we can get rid of her, this battle will get easier.
Okay. So,
Got it. You're setting your idol on in to keep it busy.
Do this and 24 to hit.
Oh god damn! I think it actually hits. Ironically, the succubus was supposed to be a later boss fight, but
And 10 damage.
That's a decent chunk of damage.
yeah, it hits.
6 is bite and 4 is fire damage.
I believe succubuses are immune to fire.
They are.
Yeah, they are. They are tough to kill. Actually, I don't think he did any,
I'm not putting her in the initiative order.
I don't think he did any damage to her, even with that hit.
Let me
do you
double
mean?
check the succubus.
Yeah, succubus, DR 10, cold iron or good. Oof.
I don't remember them being that high of a DR.
They're designed for a 7th level character or a 7th level party to fight.
Alright, so CR7.
Yeah, that's why I didn't put you in initiative order yet.
Got it. Okay. So
Because she's not going to attack. Because if her sisters attack, there'll be a short-lived ball fight.
Oh yeah.
It'll be over too fast.
Yep.
Yeah.
So. Yep. Well, I guess we'll just wheel around and keep a focus on this one. We'll have to find some way of dealing with it later. If we can find cold iron, I might be able to coat weapons in it if needed, or quickly engineer new, or at least make cold iron bullets.
All right.
Okay.
I'll skip around. Because the baboon didn't actually go yet.
Yeah.
And he's going. And the second was like, attack the. Let's just say the drunkard one first. Me and my sisters don't feel like giving him a reward right now. And almost drunkly on command, he's going to attack you for his long spear.
Well, shit.
I take 9 damage.
Wait. Holy shit! That attack bonus.
Plus 17. He's always going to hit with that.
Yep, glad I'm the one right here.
Yeah.
Well, I did warn you, but I did warn you 2 weeks ago. You're going to face a level 6 encounter. Why think there's no monsters on the field? to keep it tough, but even. All right, Mittens, go.
Mittens. She will look. She will try and give like an intimidating look towards the succubus.
Really? All right, go ahead.
1.
Ah, the horse is so cute. Can we keep him, sis? Sure. Why not? Let me see this. Let me see this horse for myself. And you see another succubus. Look at the battlefield.
Oh boy. Well, it's now officially. Yeah, that's the end of Mittens' turn.
Yeah.
All right, North, you go.
So you're concentrating on the other.
Like, don't worry about us. We won't attack you. Like I said, it's just for our entertainment. If we attack you, let's just say this fight will be over way faster. and we don't want to have any fun, whether you win or not. Come on here, sis. See this cute horse. And the third and final succubus sister comes out. Hey, Bev, your go.
I didn't attack.
Who are you targeting? Got it. On that demon.
Yeah.
Alright, well, magic missile always hit, so
11 damage.
yeah.
Now I'm done.
Okay. It is time. Time to snap into a Slim Jim. Ooh, yeah!
Drunken Rage.
Yep. And what rage power do I want to use? 'Cause I think I might want to use one. Oh, actually. Well, time to activate the rage power. Ferocious Beast. Mittens is now snapped into a Slim Jim. And let's go smack this thing. Helps if I'm actually typing. 25 to hit.
Ooh, that hits.
For 16 points of damage.
Alright, that's damage.
Alright, there we go. Now starting to get things going into ways.
Like, ooh, they're facing better than some of those knights earlier. Yeah, at least they damage it this time. Ooh, this is going to be very much interesting. Williams, go.
Okay. I'm gonna use a little bit of what's called firepower. Basically I'm overpressuring my rifle. Can only do it a few times a day, but what is it? Where is it? I just had it a minute ago. Oh, there we go.
Oh, flavor text. Mittens just looks physically does look swoller.
Still aiming at this guy, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on! Misfire. I'll have to spend the next round repairing. So good luck, man.
Yep.
Don't worry, eventually misfires are going to be a thing of the past.
Mm-hmm. That they will.
When I can magically enchant these things. Which will be 9th level if I remember my planned level progression.
The sisters just looks like, should we have them use this? Nah, let's give them one more chance before we have some real fun with them. Attack the barbarian again, and this time with feeling.
Yep.
Ouch.
Alright. Mittens, go.
Mittens is just going to
Full defense?
full defense.
Yep. +4 to defenses. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . .
Full defense.
Mhm.
And that's our turn.
All right. Nora, you go.
And 19 to hit.
For the demon, that's not enough.
Oh, shit.
Magic missile again.
Wow, 15 damage. Nice.
Nice.
And
Okay. $26 against the demon.
That hits.
Well, when you're raging, you're doing some serious damage, remember, right?
For another 14 points of damage.
Oh, damn. At this point, it would be the demon versus Vep at this point.
Actually, I round basically, I'm using I believe it's a standard action for me to repair, to clear the jam, and then I'll use my move actions to aim at that guy.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
So. So that means the demon goes.
Well, I'm like, soften up that horse a little bit, will you? Prepare to soften up that horse a little bit, will you? As the demon uses Dimension Door to slip over here.
Sure, Dimension Door would be it's what it could do as an attack, right?
I don't think he can attack anymore, so yeah.
action.
But
So
does
yeah,
that gain
that's why
an-
it said prepare to soften up the horse.
Yeah.
But do I get an attack of opportunity?
No, I think not.
I don't think so, since it's a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Mittens go.
Mittens. Disengage.
Wait. What about to say, Fury? Sorry, Seawolf?
I was just double checking. Look, yeah, it's an instantaneous spell, and it's a vocal component, so it's not going to trigger an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
So close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Powerful spell.
Mittens. Disengage. Actually, in Pathfinder, it's just a safe 5-foot step back.
Yeah.
But she can still move, though, if memory serves. Yeah, like if memory serves.
Yeah, you can get a 5-foot step for free if you don't do a move action. If you don't use your move action for movement, you get a 5-foot step for free.
All right.
There's such a thing called a withdrawal action that gives you 5 feet of safety.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can move, I think, twice your normal speed. It's basically a run action with 5 feet of
Which,
movement.
in that case,
Yeah.
she is running into the back.
Yep.
Oh, the horse doesn't want to play with my friends. Ah.
Mitten saw what happened saw it whack Veb.
Yeah.
She at least has the self-preservation instincts of, I don't want to get hit by that.
Yep. I'm guessing you're going to be taking her place?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Nord, you go.
think it misses.
18 would not be enough.
Yeah.
If 19 misses, so
Yep.
Magic.
12 more damage.
All right, Veb, you can go now.
Get back here. 20.
Not enough.
It'd be 22 because they're flanking.
Oh,
22.
oh, right. So that is enough. Thank you for pointing that out.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah.
roll damage.
For another 11 points of damage.
All right.
Does it hurt?
It's in pain. Don't get me wrong.
Got a 5-foot step over here to just get a better angle on it, and I'm going to do overpressure and fire. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Hero point to reroll that. 'Cause
That's still not
19 versus
enough.
touch AC.
Huh?
19 versus touch.
Oh, touch. Yeah.
Okay.
Good God.
Okay. 4 plus 2d8. 15 damage. So I finally get a hit on the damn thing.
Did he beat it between the eyes?
No, he's still alive, just annoyed now. It seems that barbarian still wants to play. Yes, do play with him more, will you? He's getting annoying. And it's going to use this long spear again.
Yep.
That's another 13 of damage.
Whew.
Mittens.
Moving up here. Full defensive.
Alright, Nord, you go.
okay, up here. I can make you bigger if you want to.
Yes.
Make a what?
Make me bigger.
Got it.
Why did I picture Repulsa?
That was the very first time. That was the joke I made the first time we did this.
Yeah, we just got shifted back because of your bulk. So we have a large barbarian now.
Misses.
Yep. Got it. And the damage dice for your
It's
weapon
D10, so I think that
is-
becomes 2d6.
Yes, I believe so. You also increase your strength by 2. Dex reduces by 2.
Dex goes down by 2.
Yeah.
The sisters just look at the newly lost barbarian like, ooh, let's make sure we keep her alive. Yeah, she can learn some fun things for us. Feb, your
Okay.
go.
28.
That hits.
Yep. Actually, hold on. Before you go to the 2d6, I think it's a d12 next, but I got to double check. Here we go. Let me double check it. Nope, it is 2d6. The d12 doesn't factor into it. So
for an additional 18 points of damage.
That hurts. All right, William.
Overpressure ammo.
See if you can take it home.
20. So touch
What-
hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
11 more damage.
All right, it's still alive.
How alive?
6 points alive. The sisters actually says, let's just have some. We're gonna cheat and use just a little magic. So the middle one right here uses the dimension door and boop, right there. And because she used the dimension door and not the demon,
Yep.
that means he could attack this time.
Who's he targeting?
You,
No
of
problem.
course.
Ouchie. I'm still alive, but that hurt.
All right, Mittens go.
Mittens. She will fight.
Touch.
25.
That hits.
And since she didn't move, 2 attacks.
Dimension door touching.
So he
For
actually
an
no.
additional
You're
16
actually
points of damage.
going too? Oh yeah, summoners have it.
Target you touched.
Okay,
Well,
what's going on, June Pan? Before I.
Dimension door.
Oh,
You
you touched the dimension door.
No, she must touch the target to.
Oh, so that means she has to actually go closer. Which
Yeah.
okay, so I'll just say that she ran that flew through here. But either way,
Is that up attack?
She could probably get to this square without triggering an op attack by just dancing around a little bit.
yeah.
Well,
But either way, the demon actually looks confused and shocked as the so-called normal horse stomps it into the ground.
Good girl, Mittens.
I just imagine a hoof going into the thing's head.
Like, ooh, sis, I don't like that horse anymore.
Mittens
Well,
puts her head down just to start licking.
like, I knew you weren't typical heroes. Well, we could sense evil a while away. You know us.
Yeah. Myself would be faint and what was it? I think it would all be listed as faint evil, just barely detectable.
What exactly would that be with Mittens, though?
I believe.
Do they share the alignment?
Normally, animal companions either share the alignment or they don't have the alignment. They're basically true neutrals.
So she's probably just chaotic Keck. So chaotic neutral. Teetering to chaotic evil.
Obviously, the sisters used the dimension door herself to teleport back to her other sisters.
Yep.
And I guess that's the end of the fight because obviously I'm not gonna have you fight 3 succubus.
Yeah, we would die.
Yep. I'm basically grabbing your shoulder. Let's get out of here. As I basically do the whole leveled rifle covering thing as we back away slowly.
Oh, you don't want to play with us?
Thump.
I'm telling you, it will be
Thump.
lots of fun.
Thump. Actually,
And-
you know what? Actually, you know what? Veb is just going to look at the look in the middle. Look at the middle succubi there. Just look her dead straight in the eye. No motion in the face.
My name is Chitra. It's nice to meet you.
Unzips his pants, pulls out his wang, and just starts masturbating as he slowly backs away.
God damn it!
Ooh.
There goes the monetization.
We're gonna have some fun when we meet up, but for now, let's call it. As they use the mental door one more time to summon a freaking magic user who's pretty much is holding this island this entire time, like with one kiss, and he drops dead, and you can see the island starting to sink.
Let's go.
Till another time.
Puts Dick back in pants and starts kind of like shoving you guys forward.
Oh yeah. Actually, basically, I just kind of swapped to hook the rifle to my chest rig and basically kind of grab up any equipment we had on the ground as we go.
Yep.
As we quickly load the.
Yeah. As we're running away, I'm just going to quickly down two light potions of light cure wounds.
Yep, just so you can patch yourself up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm unhappy, but I'll just patch myself up on the boat.
And because the island sunk, you couldn't get any treasures at all. Sorry.
I regained 13 HP.
Yep.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there is not a invention that lets you do water breathing.
If only we had some way of creating some sort of self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. Unfortunately, I know of no such way we can do such a thing.
Yeah, unfortunately, they don't actually have that invention for like water breathing. We'd have to. Ty would have to basically bring it into existence, but I don't know if he wants to do that or not.
To be fair, the only thing you get is just from weapons, armor, and you do actually, and surprisingly enough, you do actually have a holy weapon, so you could have actually hurt one of the sisters.
If we touch a holy weapon, we're injured. We're basically weakened by it. It is never a good idea for an evil character to touch holy.
Yeah, we'd need something that's evil.
We would need a cold iron weaponry or high level magic weaponry because high level magic overrides damages.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Could you imagine a more chaotic way to leave a succubi fight?
Yeah, so we're basically running off. We survived, but the island's gone now.
Yep.
The island's sinking. We get to the ship.
Yep. Load our equipment back up and get the hell out of there.
The person running this is like, what? You survive?
We better get the hell out of here. Island's sinking.
What?
Yeah.
What? Oh shit! And
We figured out the mystery.
And she pulls off and
Yep.
take another 2 weeks, but before you know it, you're back on the land you were on.
And then we'll get back to the town.
Yep. And once we get to the tavern, I will open the door and ladies first. Mittens goes in first.
Yeah.
The bartender just looks like, what the? Huh?
And Mittens looks for Emzo.
And she runs up and gives Mittens a giant big hug, like, you're alive!
Mittens starts licking her face.
And she starts petting her.
Solve the mystery of the island.
Yeah, we all saw the island start to sink. What happened?
Turns out there are 3 succubi there and a pretty potent demon.
That explains why the chaos. That explains a lot, actually.
No. 2 bottles of whiskey.
Wait, only 2 bottles of whiskey?
Well, 2 bottles for me. Okay, rephrase that. 6 bottles of whiskey. 3 for me, 3 for Mittens.
Enzo, bring out the party pack. Like we're celebrating local legends today. As like I finally stamped this job closed. I'm sad to say. I hope, sadly, if the, I feel like 100 gold isn't exactly enough, but that's what the job was. But that's what the job was sent. So here you go.
Dealt with.
Hey. Sadly, we found the remains of the other adventurers there. As much as we tried, timing just wouldn't allow us to bring the bodies back for closure for the families.
The island sunk everywhere.
Aye.
Give me a second. He ties a nail to a freaking. He ties another letter to He ties another letter to his eagle and has to fly off. He actually sees the letters asking for a friend to stop by. Like, okay, it's gonna be a couple days. Want to do anything in a couple days or no?
I guess we should be working on the town primarily. I'd be looking at the supplies
Yep.
that have been coming in from the mining area.
I mean, I'll donate a bit of my own money. Yeah, obviously the 100 we got from there, I'll put that 100 in towards the coffers, and I'll even throw in 5 platinum.
Don't worry about it, man. The place is self-sufficient now, gold-wise. We're not exactly making anything off of it, but the all of our staff are paid, so
It's a work in progress.
yeah. So
A couple days later, okay, I don't exactly have a thing for a do, so I just use standard issue for now.
yep. I mean, I'll be probably making cold iron. Probably making cold iron rounds.
Like some no-name dude just walks in, and very older dude runs up and hugs the bartender. Like, it's been a while. Yes, it has. They discuss it like, I could raise an island for an hour to pull up all the bodies. Like, at least now we know what's going on, so that yeah. This is an old friend from back when I was a so-called hero. Yes. I'm Terrence. How are you doing, fellas?
Yeah.
Fine. Fuck him. If it wasn't
What?
if it wasn't his talk, I'd probably shut it down. You can very much tell that, like the bartender, he was a former hero that, let's just say, got sick of the work. So you're the people who finally ended that, I don't know, death streak.
Aye.
And now we have to raise the island to bring back bring the bodies out.
Didn't find anything else of value.
Because how long exactly has that quest been coming in for?
Dude, about 6 months now.
So 6 months, probably regular occurrences. So, what, like once, twice a week that job comes in?
Yep.
Alright, so at the very least 12 groups of adventurers going out there.
And never returning.
Right. There'd be a bunch of families wanting closure, and those are the orders there that I saw. Including those with the flagon.
Yeah. Let's do 3 turrets. You know me and wanting to get involved. Guess there's a little hero still left in. I guess I still have one more job left in me after all before I retreat to the cave.
Evas! If need be, we'd go with you. There's gotta be stuff in there. Clues, like what exactly those sucky bitches were doing. Why exactly they were doing this. Stuff like that.
I assume they're succubuses, so you're just having fun and fucking around.
Yeah. I just I'd have fun with them as I left. Cold dead-eyed stared at one and whacked off as I left.
I like you. Too bad you're probably not going to see me again. Alright, let's get this over with. Like, yo, Knights, come with me as well. I assume a couple of your ores down there as well.
There's quite a few orders that I saw, and I basically reiterate the specific orders that I could identify.
Yeah, since there's a King Silverstone Knights, a couple King Silverstone Knights are down there, that means one hat will go with you as well.
Right.
Alright. So the island is once again raised, but temporarily.
I'm standing guard right here. I'm making sure nothing gets by.
I don't find anything. God damn it. Other than just a very obvious stuff.
Hey, what?
Gym Pan, see if you can find anything.
What should I roll?
Just perception check. Just not good. Just not good enough.
Damn it.
But you get out. So obviously you go through. You clean up. You go through. You clean up the. You clean up the heroes. A couple of paladins. I assume you leave the holy weapons behind.
We'll let the knights deal with those. Like, do they actually, like, mechanic-wise, do they actually hurt us on touch, or is it just, like, a debuff?
I actually forget.
Seymour.
What was that?
Mechanics-wise, if we were to touch a holy weapon, does it actually hurt us, or does it act more as a debuff?
It gives us a temporary -1 level.
Okay, so for as long as we're holding it, we're a little bit weaker.
Yeah.
Alright. But visually, that would not be enough for them to suspect anything.
No. Just if you could probably tank it, I would say quickly put it into a bag and you should be fine.
Alright. Blade, sheath, bag. Blade, sheath, bag. Blade, sheath, bag.
Yeah. I mean, if Ty would be nice enough to let me have another perception, kind of as the
one more chance to see if you can find this room over here.
Oh,
and no, you cannot.
I fucking hate the D20 system sometimes because it's so bullshit.
I think Roll20 is just effing with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Jim Pan and Veb try to roll perceptions as well. I'm actually looking for a 20.
Yeah, if I
not roll a 20.
I'm just gonna dive into the pile and see what I find. Scrooge McDuck style.
Yeah.
Can I use
I
that
can't
as
do anything.
a way to get another perception
I
check?
mean, actually, there's one thing that could also do a perception check that I keep forgetting. My owl. It is a familiar, so it has a
Sorry,
plus 10
Jim.
perception, so it will roll one final time. 23. My
Oh, thank
owl is
God.
floating around.
The owl actually looks around and starts to poke around here.
Yep. It will basically it will kind of fly over to me, and my guy will talk with it. You don't know how he's communicating with it, but he's somehow communicating with it, and it goes, Archimedes found something. Break down this wall.
Quick question. Considering how long it's been, it's safe to say we're back at full health, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, full health.
It's 2 weeks, then 2 weeks back. So yeah,
remember, we get 4 hit points. Doing nothing, we get 4 hit points per day.
Okay.
And if we're and that's for 8-hour rests. If we were resting all day, it's 12 hour. It's like double or triple that. I can't remember what it is. If you rest all day, it's crazy.
Veb is just going to start smacking his the fist on the wall, like trying to hear if it's hollow or if it's studs or something. Like knocking on.
After pounding a couple times, you actually see the wall starting to break.
I'll hand you my basically mechanical bag of holding thing. Yes, I'm using that, so it can hold about 750 pounds worth of gear right now. So start loading this up quick.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna just take out the chain flail and just start flail. Actually, my Sphinx hammer. I'm gonna take my hammer and start smacking the wall.
Alright, after a few minutes, you actually see the hollow wall pretty much vanish, and you see another hallway with more, let's just say, elaborate designs.
Ugh. I'm gonna do a perception for traps. I don't detect anything.
You don't detect shit.
Since I'm a dwarf, I do have the automatic dwarven check stuff relating to stuff in Stoneworks, and which also deals with traps.
Somewhat, yeah.
21.
Alright, you don't detect a trap.
Okay, guys, I think it's safe.
Yeah, I'll fall in behind you then. We'll look around, see if we find anything of value.
As I get to this corner, I'm just gonna lean against the wall and just try and poke my head out just to see.
You turn around, and if you ever been to the most high class, high standard whorehouse you've ever seen, like gold, diamonds, riches, beds, and of course a bunch of laid down heroes and knights and stuff that actually defeated the demons. And let's just say their last night, they had an enjoyable last night on Earth.
I'm taking all the valuable shit in here, quickly loading it.
I'm getting in here.
Into my portable, because the thing is, I'm the only one who knows how this portable thing works. So we'll load all the values in here and
grabbing my sacks.
I'm going to say there was no gold in here. You understand me? No diamonds, just bodies.
What are you talking about?
Yep, and I'm going to start loading it into that device just so it's safe.
Hey, looking over at least the knights, can I tell what order they're from, or are they from some order that I cannot identify?
They destroyed their once they got into the succubus bells, they almost trashed their order insignias. But you can actually tell a couple of the orders are from the what you call it order.
My order or a different order?
Your order.
The order of the flagon?
Yeah.
Well, they died as they lived. Getting drunk and fucking around.
You can almost see that Joker smiles on all the heroes and knight's end.
So either that or-
There's even one paladin, so that means his weapon is just a cold steel weapon and not holy anymore.
Well, holy is actually a very expensive magical upgrade, but I'm guessing most of these are going back to families.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll probably melt down the cold steel for later usage.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So if any, like,
a quick appraise check. How much wealth is in this room in the form of gold and diamonds? Because we can easily hide that from other people. 28.
Finally!
Oh, goddamn.
Well, that just tells me probably the exact value of this room.
As a dwarf, I also have a natural appraise check. Can I assist him?
How? This 28. I just about roll 3.
I can offer insight.
I just about roll 300 and add 1,000 to it.
Go and make your roll, man.
For a 13 to assist you, so 30.
Yep, 30.
Alright, well, the Succubus sisters doesn't come cheap. I want to give you 70,000 gold, so I'll just cut to 7,000 gold.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Yep, that's definitely something we can invest in the future. So 7,000 gold.
That's gold. That's gold, diamonds, gems, the whole lot. If you add up total.
I don't even know if we can carry that. I'm assuming it's also a mix of gems, platinum. So it will fit in 750 pounds worth of space easily.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So we now have a pile of gold we need to invest in stuff.
I'm gonna take a look at one of the beds that's empty. And sit on it. Does it feel comfortable, soft, or?
As you sit on the bed, you almost feel like you're about to go to sleep. That's how amazingly comfortable it is.
Then I probably pass out forward off the bed.
Yep.
Onto the floor.
Yep.
The fuck?
I'll do a detect magic check on those beds.
That was comfy, but that's unusually comfy.
So I'm going to roll my spellcraft, which is one of my stronger checks. Detect magic on the beds.
For some odd reason, these beds... It's not that the bed is evil or anything like that. It's just... The spell that's used on it is just super comfortable. Like,
So
you're literally laying on a feather of happiness. So yeah, it's a magical bed.
Okay. Actually, that might be valuable in the future.
Think we could bring those with us?
I mean, we got room in the wagon, so we'll quickly load those up.
All right, let's start loading up the beds.
Yep. So,
Obviously, you have to clean out the other two, but.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
A really comfy bed. That's definitely worth its weight.
We'll put these in. Well, the thing is, we'll put these into storage and we'll use them for things like extortion, kidnapping, things like that.
Keep them comfy and sleeping.
No, yeah. Well, you put somebody on the bed. You offer somebody a nice night. They fall asleep on that bed, and we know they're going to stay asleep.
Mm-hmm.
For a little while, so that can be useful.
I'm now just my mind's just now trying to picture from a succubus using this to give some lucky bastard the best last night on earth they're ever going to have, to something that he's going to use for kidnapping and extortion.
Kidnapping, extortion, theft. We're criminals, basically. Why are you surprised?
I am not, actually.
Or providing a good comforting last night for somebody that we actually respect. Even if we're evil, if there's somebody we respect, then give them a good nice last night and a good last meal.
Anyway, you get heads up like, hey, getting tired, so pack with your kids and get. So anyone left, pack with your kids and get out.
Yeah, we'll grab some of the last valuables and get out of there. So,
All right, I'm gonna try and load some of the bodies onto mittens, and I'm gonna try and grab a few of them myself.
Yep.
We found a few more.
Yeah, so
The knight comes to you like, ooh, those look actually happy. What the hell happened?
you don't want to know.
Oh, right, succubi.
Succubi. I think you could picture from there.
Well, let's throw some clothes on them and then let's get out of here.
Yep.
And back on land. And I'll be right back in a couple minutes.
Take your time.
So 7,000 gold. Okay.
So much say we at individual.
Okay, so we could go with 2,200 gold each, and then use that final 400 as part of our investment,
Yeah.
or 2,000 each and 1,000 for the investment.
I think 2,000 a pop would be a good idea.
Give ourselves a good amount of investment of 1,000 gold.
Yeah. I could definitely use that gold personally for a few things. Because so far we've basically been investing almost all our rewards.
Yep. It's nice to have some money again.
I've had a
How
little
much man? So much gold too. Fun.
2,000. We're gonna each get 2,000 gold.
At this point, we might as well try and see if we can find a platinum mine. See if there's a mine under the town. Who knows? If we can find a platinum mine.
Well, the problem is we're dealing with the king's taxes, and that's going to be eaten in. But we can set up a secret mine. We might be able to cook the books to get some more output.
Yeah, some exploratory mines.
Yeah.
Get some small samples here and there. Maybe the equivalency of
but the problem
farm.
is I can't develop the advanced machines yet to make it even easier for us.
Yeah. I mean, there has to be an easier way than going to a river with a pan to get some gold nuggets.
No, there are theoretically ways. Machines that could be developed. But again, it's one of those things we would want to do that in secret.
Exactly.
You'd have to also find a reserve, a place that does have gold. About that 1,000 gold going towards the basically a half a share, going towards the into our private coffer, our organization coffers.
What exactly was that original mine we went to mining?
It was doing, I think, primarily iron, and there was some copper there too. And occasionally they hit, valuable veins. But again, as I said, we're not going to be getting access to the advanced vehicles for a little while.
Yeah.
I need to be at least 10th caster level, which would be 10th level. Once I hit 10th level, I could then start developing the machines. Just because I could then build the advanced engines they need.
No,
I mean, I can you can it's not overcasting, I believe, but it's there. You can produce something that is of a higher level than what you can normally produce. But the problem is building the vehicles themselves is not cheap. It takes time, materials we just don't have. We also need to have. I also only have a handful of trained Thunder Scouts, and they're still learning the basic vehicles.
Yeah.
So once we get more, then then I can start doing the full on training program. But currently, it's basically just me doing a couple of classes with those that seem promising.
I have returned, and what did you roll?
that 11 was that was the magic check earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my spellcraft for detect magic. So
That's right for the beds.
Yeah. So we basically have just kind of stored up what we can. We decided that we're each personally going to get 2,000 gold, and then we're going to put 1,000 gold into kind of like a equivalent of a bank.
Coffer.
Yeah, a coffer.
All right.
We shall raise this village just like that villa in Assassin's Creed 2.
Pretty much. Yeah. And we don't tell anyone that we got that gold.
Of course not.
No, there's no taxes to be paid.
Oh, speaking of taxes, I'm actually transfer back to the freaking bar.
Yeah.
And let me delete this pursuit.
I gotta admit, that was a good adventure, Orca.
Yep.
Congratulations on. Guess the nice is going to leave to bury their bodies.
It's good the families at least get some closure.
Yeah. Like this might have to stay behind because, well, it's still his job.
Hey.
Yeah. Is this really slowly corrupting?
Sing it? No, go ahead.
Is this the one we've slowly been corrupting?
Most of the nights are slowly been corrupted, but yeah, this is the first one you're slowly been corrupting.
Well, we'll make sure that we'll slip a little bit of gold to him for the from that other job. I just got to figure out what will be a good bribe for him. What is their weekly salary, by the way? Well, how much do they make?
The King Silver Stone's cheap, so about 100 gold per week. But also food expenses.
Got it. But yeah, I'm just thinking based on profession. Usually, it's only a handful of gold. Profession. Yeah, what was it? Let's see, profession. I mean, that king is spending a crap load of money on soldiers. Here we go. Profession. Earning a living. Here we go. Yeah, you earn half your profession check in gold pieces per week of dedicated work. You know how to use your tools of the trade, how to perform profession's daily tasks, how to supervise helpers, how to handle common problems. Basic profession, blah blah. Yeah, basically a profession check. You get half the check. Half the check. I presume it would also include silver per week, assuming these guys have, let's say, 12 wisdom.
Yeah.
And what level are they on average?
Average night is about. Think about. Basic guards.
Yeah. Because I can tell.
5.
Obviously, they're about that 5. I would assume they have 2-3 levels in profession soldier.
Yeah.
Profession knight, whatever it is. So that's 2 plus. So that's 3. It's a +3 plus. It's +6. So they would be making on average about 8 gold a week if we were using the profession rules.
So yeah. So King's paying
if you
12.
Doubled it, it'd be like 16 gold. 100 gold's a lot.
So yeah, King's paying like 10 gold a week.
Got it. So 10 gold a week. And I'm guessing that's for this guy who is so 10 gold a week. Which okay, so we'll quietly slip this guy. You think we'll slip him a 100 gold gift for him doing such a good job. basically we just gave him 10 weeks worth of pay.
He looks and smiles, then suddenly shifts and runs to the door.
Yep.
Like, uh, uh, I would like to rescue King Silverstone and his bodyguard.
Is he going to distribute some of that, basically?
No, the king's walking in the bar right now.
Oh, got it. Yep, so right now, I'm probably at my table, as usual with one of my inventions that I'm just working on.
Yep, I'm at the bar. Mittens is playing with Enzo.
Yeah, my hawk not my hawk, my owl, my mechanical owl just sitting nearby. We just slowly, just kind of, as I said, I'm just kind of working on one of my inventions. Maybe I'm even making a clock right now, a pocket watch.
Like, I see this time is up this ante in a couple of years. You should be very, you should be very, sorry. You should be very proud, Dorka. It seems this bar isn't a waste of time after all. What do you want, Your Highness? Oh, I just wanted to personally congratulate our heroes for the job of finding out that succubus and killing, was it a demon?
One demon. The other three escaped. They could be back. Like I said,
So you're not as efficient as we thought you were. Too bad, but at the very least, you saved the day for a couple of things. But who knows when someone will be back. Anyway, the guards tell me this town is on the up and up, which is good because that means I'm on the up and up.
Yes, a little bit of investment is a little bit of investment and time has helped out.
Oh, speaking of investment time, I came here personally to say that I'm also raising taxes again.
Unfortunately, that may slow down development, but we'll try to make do.
You don't understand. I don't care about development. I just care about lining my pockets. Ah,
An actual honest politician.
Well, this is a king, so he's more of a noble.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Plus, he has his bodyguard right by his side, so he could literally talk shit, and she will run in and fight
Yeah,
for
but as I said,
him.
my character is just kind of doing his own thing. Just kind of, as I said, that's why he went with a more passive. Oh, we'll make do, just because he doesn't want to cause trouble or be noticed.
Anyway, Orca, you allow horses into this bar? No wonder. I wonder why my knights keep drinking here. He looks at the knight you just bribed, and the knight pretty much backs away.
Yep.
To be fair, pretty sure Mittens could have drink most of the nights.
Sure. It's just like you did. What's your order again?
The other, the flagon.
It's just like an order of the flagon. Second-rate people at best. Like, too busy getting drunk and actually then making a difference. That they can make a difference. Filthy out. Filthy, no. Filthy drawers. Anyway, I'm just checking to see. Anyway, I'm just checking to see everything.
Well,
I'm
have
actually
a good
with.
one, Your Majesty.
Say again?
Stealthy.
Anyway, anyway, fellas, I'll be on my way back to my castle. Like, good work, heroes, but make sure you finish your job next time.
Yep.
Like, Cecil, come and give that card this advanced salary, will you? As the king leaves, Cecil performs a nasty roundhouse kick and almost left the guards to the floor, armor and all. Then just say again?
So basically, this guard, one of the guys that's friendly with us, just got kicked.
Yeah. Then Cecil just cracks her knuckles and files her master out.
So, what kind of? So, is this guy look injured?
Once you take off his helmet, you can actually see like massive bleeding.
Is he alive?
He's alive. He's just in insane pain.
Easy. You're not gonna want to move. You took a bad hit. Let me take a look at you. Veb, could you get my Actually, my character will talk to his owl. Archimedes, get my medical bag please. The owl the clockwork owl nods its head and flies off. A few minutes later, coming back carrying basically a old-timey doctor bag as I start working on this guy. I'll do a heal check to kind of patch him up.
And Veb will basically have his arms on his back, behind his head and neck, just to try and make sure that it doesn't flop around.
Yeah, so it's gonna be.
With his free arm, he's gonna try and give the knight a little bit of alcohol.
Let me patch up his wounds before we give him alcohol. That thins the blood. I don't want him to bleed out on us.
Good point.
So it's going to be an additional 5 from that. So 22 as I basically stitch the wounds, clean the wounds.
Yeah, stitch the rooms.
Yeah.
Fetch some chief. He might be alpha a day or two, but he'll be back on his feet before you know it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just gonna basically look at him and go.
Of course, his helmet is destroyed, so someone has to buy him a new one.
What's the?
It'll be the going rate for a helmet.
Well, it's a full knight style helmet, correct?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of look at the destroyed helmet and kind of figure out what weakness. Figure out. The thing is, this is the first time I'm assuming no one's picking it up at this point. I'd like to run a kind of a metallurgic analysis on it, figure out what it's made of, see if there's any weaknesses in this armor. So, engineering check. 39.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mostly just steel and iron.
Steel and iron, got it. So, I'm gonna see if I. Yeah. Nah, we don't have the materials yet to do advanced alloy construction. I will ask one of the blacksmiths to make this guy a new helmet using our the newer alloys of steel that we are producing. I'm presuming they're a bit stronger.
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, make this guy a helmet and make sure it ends up at his barracks. I let him know that kind of and sign it as a note with the simple from a concerned citizen. So.
Because here's actually something behind the scenes. Originally, I was about to make the king also a monk, and then I realized at the last minute while I look at the picture I'm using, like I think Terry Silver from Karate.
It also fits that the king may not be a very good fighter.
Yeah, plus Terry Silver from the Cobra Kai probably is too much on the nose. So
yeah.
instead, I'm just have be a slimy asshole king, and have a quiet monk as his bodyguard.
Yep. It's a female monk, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, for now, what I'll be doing is, as I said, we patched him up, and I guess I'm going to continue my rhetoric, and all that stuff, in the
All
town.
right, so
Yep.
roll me with
the artistry philosophy as I continue to teach it.
I
20.
I was about to say 30 with advantage since you're local heroes, and well,
What was the advantage? What is the advantage?
I said it would have been 30, so it would have been
Oh.
10, so it would have been 30 now.
Got it. So I
Because it's only temporary because you're local heroes, and well, there's two
Setting
things.
up.
There's two things that the citizens fear: the king's guillotine and Senso.
but they are. But the my philosophy is starting to take hold more and more.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm guessing they're also becoming more distrustful of outsiders.
exactly.
Got it. That's what we want.
Especially since obviously the Succubus boys has traveled around town a couple.
Well,
in
also
2 or 3
something
weeks.
else I'm going to offer because I'm assuming that the guards work in shifts.
Yeah.
I'm going to offer them the basically if our systems can support it, especially if I can get a little bit of clever accounting, so we don't have to pay as many taxes from our group. I would like to start offering the knights a weekly stipend of an additional 2 gold. It's the same pay we give to our little militia that's forming, the Gearmen. Basically saying, hey, if you're willing to kind of do patrols in these areas along with the areas in your own patrol, we'll basically pay you as a Gearman. Again, to kind of continue to corrupt the guard.
Make a roll with a disadvantage because obviously they fear because not only they fear the knights, but they fear but their families is back home. That their families are around the world as well.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just offering them. Basically, I'm offering them a side gig. That's what I'm doing. Kind of like how much of a disadvantage?
5.
Could I get some support from you guys to try to convince them?
All right.
Because I do know my diplomacy's a 10, but you've got your drinking buddies. I've got, and we've also got the sorceress, who I think has a decent diplomacy check.
Come on.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll it. See if we can get some advantages out of that.
10.
So you actually help out.
Diplomacy is +5.
So there's no negatives for you guys. You're just
Mittens is just drunk.
Mittens is asleep. Okay, so yeah, there we go. So 17. I now have so it's a 10 minus 5 plus 4. 11. I guess they're just not willing to do it. No harm, no foul kind of thing. I'm not gonna hard sell it.
Yeah, it would be fun, but even we do it, the king is very, very stingy. Even if it's not us, he could target our families, he could target our friends.
I completely understand, but it's no pressure. If you want to take the offer, take the offer. If you don't, it will remain. Just obviously keep it between us.
Yeah, you actually pay good, but
the offer will remain open.
Yay.
The king's a piece of shit.
I should arrest you, but after experiencing a roundhouse kick by Setsu, I kind of agree.
That you're drinking, buddy. I'm
Also,
bringing in
make
some
sure to swing
whiskey.
by the castle in a few days so I can remove the stitches.
And I'm gonna sit next to this knight and start sharing drinks with him.
Yeah, so
He's happily drinking.
Yep. So, I guess the next thing would be, I think I'll probably go up at least on my own to the mines to see how they're doing, as well as I guess start continuing development on the since we do have steam lines going through radiators to keep things warm there. I guess continue developing the handheld drill unit. So I guess I'll roll
send
that.
you to the mines then, real quick.
Yep. So 20 plus 2 for my master equipment. 36 to continue development of the handheld mining rig.
Yep, everything is perfectly. You actually did upgrade it now.
Got it. So we got some prototypes that they're going to be experimenting with up here.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that should hopefully increase our output. Has mine safety increased as well along our guidelines?
With your guidelines, you have a couple of accidents. Remember, this is an old mine, but
Have we lost anyone, or has it mainly just been injured people?
mostly injuries.
It's been injuries, and those have been treated at the on-site infirmary.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, yeah. And amenities, I'm assuming that there's some small businesses forming up here.
Well, it's too dangerous. Unfortunately, the cave-ins are too dangerous for any small businesses
No.
to move in
Out in the
permanently.
mining town next to it.
Oh, the town.
Yeah, and not small businesses in here. So I'm also going to talk with the foreman, asking him what he needs to make the mine safer.
What do you need?
Yeah, well, I'm going to talk with the foreman since I'm technically his boss.
Nothing off the top of my head. Unfortunately, there's still an old mine, so.
Have you considered? Are you replacing the? Old supports?
Oh right, that's what we need. Better, stronger supports.
Well, I mean, I guess I could try to set up. We could. Well, I'm thinking what we should do is we should upgrade from wood to steel supports because those will hold a lot better, as well as hold it better in the cold.
That is a very good point, actually.
We could divert some of the output of the mine into that production. So I guess I'll engineer those really quick. 31 to engineer a new steel-based support system.
All right, dude, starting to engineer some support systems.
Okay.
I can say about half of it is pretty much perfect, and the rest you need to still work on.
Got it. Well, basically, as I said, divert some. I'm guessing that one just is going to take time to deploy more supports.
Yeah.
Got it. So what we'll do is we'll have the miners focus on the secured sections, mining in those regions, and then we'll just divert a percentage of the mine output to the percentage of the mine output to reinforcing those other sections that need reinforcement, so we can then get full output from the mine. And has the workforce grown up here?
Yeah, actually it has. But
Okay,
it's
good.
usually like hush hush secret, therefore the town doesn't get taxed like the rest of the citizens.
Oh yeah. Got it. What does the stone output of this place look like?
About decent enough.
Well, what I'm thinking is if we're producing any limestone, if we can get a hold of some of the materials, we could start producing concrete. But I'm assuming that's more of an alchemy question. I can't quite do that yet. Okay, so as I said, also again, I'll just basically tell them, don't dump this. Basically, for now, dump the excess nearby, so it can possibly be reused later. I've got some ideas for how to utilize it.
Oh, and by the way, this whole village is completely rebuilt now. Well, so there's no empty lots of stuff like that.
Yeah, buildings have been replaced or gone back up, or they're temporary tent structures.
Yeah.
So, and since this is hush hush, I'm guessing that we've been able to. I'm guessing it'd be an appraise check to fudge the books.
Yeah.
14 to try to hide a little bit of our output.
I say 14. You could at least direct the output to the cross town, and therefore they get taxed instead of you get taxed.
Got it. So we've been able to hide a little bit of it going elsewhere.
Yeah.
Got it. So that means more pressure on them, less on us.
Exactly.
Okay, so eventually we'll have basically perfectly faked books. So, and for now, I mean, I'm guessing we're. And how is the other town doing?
Which one, Crossroads or the farming town?
Crossroads, the farming town. We offered to be their new millers. So this one.
They're slowly beginning to recover ever since the stunt you pulled last time.
Got it. Where do they get their alchemical ingredients from for their magic?
Oh, they got mostly chemical ingredients is from different countries.
Okay, got it. So there's not a single major source. Because, guys, I was thinking we'd continue our sabotage operations there.
Because remember, there is a second port just for
Yeah. I guess for now we'll focus on setting up our own port over here. So, are there any abandoned woods anywhere that we can bring some loggers to with our small group of steam wagons, so we could start.
I can say this is more of a wooded area than.
Got it. Is there any official logging operations down there?
No. The king has his own logging operations like around here and here.
Got it. Okay. So I guess we'll work with this town and get a small logging operation up and running so that we can start producing a port. Also, I guess we'll have to survey the land over here. I do not have knowledge of geography, unfortunately, just engineering. Anyone here have knowledge of geography?
Yes, I have +2.
Well, it is a trained skill because we got to try to find. Oh, it is a trained skill.
Knowledge, I have all knowledge.
Got it. Okay. I'll attempt to assist you as best I can.
I'll assist as well.
4. Yeah, +4. I'll give you a +2 at least, so that you can help out. So that I can help you. We're probably not finding a good location then. Damn it.
Not really.
Yeah.
Not today, at least.
Not today. I guess we'll try again.
Tomorrow.
Yep. I have a decent knowledge nature, but not knowledge geography. I've been focusing more on engineering. So, I guess we'll continue the next day.
Sadly, Mittens has no knowledge.
I don't help.
skills.
Yep, I don't help. This time.
10?
Yep, you'll help.
What's with the space there between the 20 and the 2?
Yeah, you only rolled a 5.
You know what? Let's have Mittens help.
I don't think a horse can help. So, I get. Well,
You
look.
say that, and that'll be the one that rolls the nat 20.
Nope, not
Yeah.
once. Yeah, so
He tried, but
I don't help on the third day of searching.
Mittens helps.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus, this is hilarious.
So.
Knowledge of nature.
I'm just rolling for shits and giggles.
Okay, now we've got a DC 20 out of Jim Pan after 4 or 5 days of searching around.
After 4 or 5 days of searching,
Veb gets another. Gives you a. Veb helps.
Yep. So we got a 22 DC to locate a possibly a decent port location.
Mittens is a horse.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what's going on. After about a week, Enzo actually comes up to you and Enzo points the map, and then Jim Pan's character has an idea like, wait a second, Enzo, you're a genius. and he literally says, "This is a good port location." Like it's solid. It's solid. It's pretty much good.
Yeah.
And ships could travel in and out. And since this port location is pretty much dead,
Reroute to there.
exactly.
So I guess we'll start with our workers. First, building a road out there.
Yeah.
For now, it's probably a basic dirt path, kind of compacted dirt path. Better
Which
than
means
nothing.
I gotta go back to my map editor to adjusted map.
And then the port location, I guess I'll have to start designing the port.
Yep.
Okay. 35 to design the port.
You actually designed a very decent port. Like either the person who runs this ship is actually impressed.
So, yep, we'll get the designs and we'll get the people working. Don't know how long it's going to take them to build it, but once we bring it online, we could redirect ships up here. And this guy who used to live down in the tent, we'll offer him an
actual job.
He'll have basically like a harbor master's office and like a little house above it, at the very least.
Wait, you actually offered me a job?
Oh yeah, you're the one that's been directing these ships, and you seem to know maritime decently enough.
Yeah. This used to be a maritime town, but I don't know why the king doesn't decide to not fund it.
Well,
and we don't know where the Sorcerer Council is to go back and help out, but
they're too focused on the ways in their own nation. We're the new. We're looking towards new methods.
as long as your methods bring me to work, fine.
I can't promise limitless funds, but
I live in a tent. I don't think I could complain that much.
For now, we'll probably offer him. I'm also assuming that we will, if we do get a port up and running, that we'll earn some income from docking fees. We'll offer him starting for now, just kind of helping us out, and as in a managerial position, 5 gold a week, which is 2.5 times what we pay our kind of normal laborers, which again is way above, unskilled laborer pay.
He's like, dear.
So basically, we are trying to attract workers, because we're paying them significantly more than most other people. So, I'm also considering we. Do you guys want to start developing our own currency?
We definitely could start with that.
I mean,
I'll be warning you, that would raise a lot of eyebrows.
What was that?
I'll warn you as a DM, that would raise a lot of eyebrows.
Yeah, I think we need a more stable thing. We can at least consider it as an idea on the road that we develop our own non-gold based currency.
Yes.
I would say, let's just say this: if you develop your own currency now, you'll have Senso and the Knights pretty much running through your town.
I'm also going to want to look
at Senso's level 10. You're not going to beat her right now.
And also that female monk, I want to look into her background a little bit quietly using the underworld connections we have.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
Basically, I'm looking for blackmail material on her.
Use history to if I know anything.
I could try. Is it knowledge local or knowledge history? Because I've got both of those.
You could try both.
Okay. I'll try knowledge history first. See if she. I've only got general. I'm assuming I get some general information for her history. Yeah, so then
I roll like shit.
23 for knowledge local, so I may know something local.
Okay, local sees pretty much the town the town tower's like, she just appeared out of nowhere and kicks ass. I mean, she's quiet. We don't know if she has a family, friends, or anything. She's stuck with the king while she's stuck with the king through thick and thin, even when he's beheading wife after wife after wife.
Got it. So I can assume she's probably lawful evil.
Uh,
Or neutral evil. Sorry.
I said
Monks have to be neutral. I'm sorry.
lawful neutral.
Got it. Lawful neutral. Okay, so
Like she doesn't agree. Like the only thing we know is she doesn't agree to King's methods, but she's loyal. But she's loyal to a fault. But that's all we know about her.
we don't
know if we don't know. Huh?
Yeah.
We don't know if she has a family. We don't know if she has we don't know what monk temple she's come from, unless you roll a lot higher. Unless anyone rolls a lot higher in Lara's history.
We'll keep looking into her. What I'll probably try to do is there a library? Is there like a library in the city?
Yes, there is.
I follow.
Yeah. Basically, I would like to go to the library and just do some research. We'll disguise what we're doing, because I'm forgetting your character's name all the goddamn time. I'm an asshole. Norf.
Yeah.
I know that she's looking into old civilizations. We could disguise our research as that.
Yep.
All right. Roll me some checks to see what you find on both of them actually.
Okay, so yep. I guess I'll start with my history. Do we get a bonus from the library?
10.
That's a pretty extensive library. A 35 to search for information on her.
All right. Sheik. All right. You know from her roundhouse. You know from the way she strikes from her roundhouse kick. She comes from a southern mountains, like cold mountains.
Mm-hmm.
She trains like several styles of martial arts, and most of the monks are very lawful good. Like usually kings, queens, and nobles will call these what was sent was was send would send to have their monks be their personal bodyguards. So yeah, it's pretty much bodyguards are us if you want to put it more bluntly.
Got it. So we at least have a location now. We'll keep an ear to the ground, just because we don't want to tip our hand.
And I think Nora wanted to research something.
My ancestors see if I find something. History. So plus 10 then.
Yeah. So
Plus 10 to history. Or
Yeah.
18.
You know history. What specific history are you looking for again?
Just anything I can find about my ancestry.
You know a little bit of their ancestry. Mostly, what the only thing you can figure out is that when the sorcerers councils came together, for some odd reason, your ancestry was left out of it.
Okay.
That pretty much is it. I wish I could tell you more at this moment.
I'll also quietly reach out, since I think we still have at least partial control over the criminals in this area. I'm gonna basically reach out.
They're moving back in right now.
Yeah, got it. So I'll go to one of the hideouts and just sitting because the accountant was the one that we put in charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, but basically, I'll just sneak in because I'm sneaky like that.
All right. Actually, roll me a sneak check just to see if the tigers spot you.
17.
All right, the tigers do not spot you.
So basically, I'm just I'm sitting. Basically, I'm just waiting in the dark at his desk, and then when he comes in, he just sees me there sitting at his desk.
Like you scared me. What you want, boss?
How operations been going?
Very good actually. Profits are up 20%.
Good.
Investigators are down 10%, and the knights are pretty much leaving us alone. And ever since the Paladin cleanup, we got some nice decent new businesses going on.
Good to hear. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide basically a journal across his desk, which will include, probably just a nice drawing of basically it's like the medieval equivalent of a like a manila envelope with a dossier on someone. I need you to get me more information on her, but do it quietly, as well as do it slowly so it's even harder to detect.
I see. Satchel Modwatch? Oh shit.
She could be a thorn in our side given time.
We'll try to do our best. Jeez.
As I said, there's no rush in this.
Yeah, because there's not going to be a rush without getting our heads kicked off. So yeah, it's gonna take a while before you even get.
Also, I'll pull out my my engineer's journal for what we're doing at the other port. A new port will be developed on the western coast. It's currently under construction, under our control. Once it's online, I want you to slowly redirect your any smuggling that's going on from this port to that port.
Yeah, that's a good idea because this port's controlled by the king, and
then start quietly sabotaging the port here.
But of course,
in more subtle ways. Alchemical ingredients incoming. Make sure they're tainted.
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
At the same time, and in the meantime, I'm going to start doing a few things here to just put ideas in people's heads. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Good luck. If these people are not loyal to the king, they're loyal to the council.
Yeah. Well, what I'm going to do now in this town, just for do we have a printing press at this point at the main facility?
A makeshift printing press.
Got it. So we can make pamphlets.
Yeah.
Easily enough. Okay. Got it. Basically, I'm gonna again use my philosophy to we're just gonna start doing a monthly newsletter, effectively talking about our more public technological advancements, kind of minor warnings that you need to be careful with magic if you're going to use it. While it's a great power, it's also got great potential for a creation. It also has the potential for destruction, things like that. Basically, I'm going to slowly, in a sense, poison the well. So I'm going to start writing that. 15 for these various pamphlets that'll slowly be handed out. I'm assuming that we could easily rent a building here to have like a little consulting guild.
Yeah, with the accountant they know how the housing market works, so they can sneak you a building for a while.
Well, what I'm thinking is, the thing is, it's going to be a small consulting firm. Basically, it's going to be a guild. It's going to be the Gearman Guild.
So pretty much in the outside buildings around here.
Yeah, nearby one of the markets, preferably.
Oh, that's around here, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, the markets are starting to recover.
Yeah, I'm saying kind of off the market, just enough so we could then have people handing out pamphlets in the market, and we're also noticeable.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, I have some of my more experienced apprentices operating that, and they're offering consulting as well as handing out the regular pamphlets. If we have any bards or good speakers, orators that have kind of joined our cause, I'll send them down here as well to kind of to be kind of the face of the operation, if that makes any sense.
Yep.
And basically, as I said, that will also make a good cover for our criminal operations out here. So, as I said, I'm trying to poison the well, as when they start getting their tainted shipments of alchemical ingredients. But that's not starting until our port is fully operational. So what else do you guys want to get up to, since we're just basically doing, city building stuff at the moment still?
No.
Because immediately the succubus will not be back for a while, or until they feel you have some more fun for them.
Yep.
Because now you're doing their attention, because not only you beat their budget card, but you refuse to enjoy their last night of pleasure, if you will.
Yeah,
and I mocked them in probably the worst way possible.
Yep. So, yeah, I'm guessing that we're not going to make a lot of headway in this town among the established people, but some of the ones that are struggling may be flocking to us.
Yes.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah. So, as I said, so we've got some mining drills operational. The mines have been partially stabilized, so we can limit injuries even more, so we have less workforce issues. I guess for now we just gotta kind of sit and wait for a while, see, because I think we're gonna need to wait to level up for us to be able to do more.
Yep.
Because I was about to say that usually don't love you up that fast, but you actually beat the level 6 monster without serious injuries. So
I mean, I was at half health, but
yeah, from one attack actually.
Ouchie. But I recovered.
Yep.
So I guess one more dungeon or monster, and you're leveled up easily.
Let's let that level up be the actual T-Rex fight.
Oh, don't tempt me to look for a T-Rex fight.
I'm just checking my tables right now. Okay, once I hit 5th level, I get a third secondary. A fourth secondary event. So when I get technical tap, what is that is? Oh, at 5th level, the steam right is skilled at making improvised repairs to machinery. As a standard action, may strike an object, a construct, or machine within melee range with a steam right weapon. The target immediately gains temporary hit points equal to steam right's firepower for 1 minute. If the item was broken or destroyed, these temporary hit points may allow it to function normally if they're... Got it. A destroyed item may only be affected by this once before it's permanently destroyed. A construct may only... Got it. So, may also use the ability against unattended objects, enemies, construct, machinery. Got it. Okay, so once we hit 5th level, I can start doing serious damage to opposing machinery.
Nice.
Basically, I just hit it with my my wrench. So,
all right, and now that I know that Curious time limit is 5 o'clock, and I still have to go to my computer to update to make an updated map, I guess this would be a good time to call it.
Okay then.
As I said, my character, I guess, will just oversee the construction of the new. I'm guessing it's going to be a small harbor, only a ship or two at a time.
Yeah, obviously in between sessions that the new harbor is going to be built, and
Yeah.
I guess
I'll
next
help out as a bartender.
huh?
Nice.
You're going to help
And I guess
out.
I'll also
You're going to help
start,
out as the bartender for Oslo's bar or a new bar.
We're franchising, man. We're going to franchise for him.
So wait, franchising?
Yeah, basically, I know it's not a term, but basically we'd say, oh, you'd own both bars, but it'd be operated by somebody else. Basically, we're
Obviously, she's going to send his daughter to operate the new bar.
Oh yeah, so for now. But yeah, also I think one final thing I'd like to do is we're out. I'm going to start designing basically a steam train.
Yay!
Because we're going to need some sort of transport between the harbor and the city. Because the city and the harbor. Because I don't want to make an independent city. Basically, the harbor is more of a district away from the city. If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
And having a steam train going between the two means that we could have people going to and fro, so we don't need a lot of people living there. Okay. Obviously, some guards. The harbor master should live there in case there's a late night delivery.
Yeah.
But the dock workers, they should, be able to live in this city here. So, 34 to start the design process.
And the design process is slowly begun away.
Yep. As I said, we're gonna just eventually develop. I'm gonna eventually have a steam train going between the two locations, and eventually it's also gonna go up here. Then there's gonna be an upgrade that'll do from here to here. Because remember, guys, we're gonna have the Exodus.
Yep, that we are.
From here to where? Sorry.
Eventually, we're gonna evacuate this city and move them up to the basically Frostpunk city up there.
Oh, you actually named it now.
No, well, Frostpunk is the name of a game. Because we'll call it something at some point. I mean, for now, for now, our cover is the Gearman, which started out, as a local civic watch and is now expanding into a guild of an engineering guild that has a militia arm to it.
Yeah, boy.
Yep. So yeah. Once we get once we get the tech to tech and all the equipment, we basically build this area up in secret and then evacuate everyone. Obviously, they're going to be living out of heated tents for a little while, but be a great way to get away from this greedy king, because I don't have the equipment yet to strap into a table and basically make him our puppet.
Your long-term goal is to create the automatons.
Oh boy.
Not quite. They're called golemoids.
Same basic thing.
Basically, steampunk cyborgs. Magical steampunk cyborgs. Because once I start developing those implants, one of the implants is going to be basically the equivalent of a permanent dominate person. I would assume, though, once you put something in that person's never leveling up again.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yep.
But, use them as use this king as a puppet, make him hyper tyrannical against against non-magic users, and have a good chunk of his army already corrupted by us, as well as, and then they will allow people to escape here, which will then go to the city, where the non-magic are welcomed.
And that would be that would be interesting.
Look, it's a long-term plan to basically take over. this king, as I said, we're also looking into that monk, because if we can corrupt his bodyguard, whether through bribery, blackmail, or both, I think we can all agree that'd probably be a good thing.
Well, think about a monk that could literally kick someone that could literally kick someone wearing a steel helmet and badly damage them. Yeah.
She's very, very strong. But the question is, does she have something in her past, a weakness that we could exploit?
That's going to be the thing we have to figure out.
Yep.
That you have to figure out next time.
And she's human, right?
Yeah. Yeah, she's human.
Got it. Well, I'm going to get wandering, guys. Chat with y'all later.
Same here.
All right, later, dude.
Have a good one.